Guys, my 7th chicken started laying, so I'm getting 7 eggs a day. So we have eggs left. That's exciting. That's an achievement for 23 days of growing food that we have eggs and we have some corn. For the vegetables, it's still growing, so we keep buying vegetables. I wanted to transplant butternuts today, but there's something I noticed. There is they're called squash bugs, and they've killed a couple of my zucchinis. So I noticed these squash bugs were harbored by these things that I wanted to leave here. See that plant there? They killed that one and that one. That one they haven't yet gotten to it. I don't think I see anything around there. I'm looking for some organic remedies for these guys. I found a couple of those, and so I'm going to try out those and see how they will fare, how I'll reduce their population. But I'm always thinking of sustainable ways, like can I plant something that will attract another bug that will come and get rid of these. Now, one thing I didn't think about was flowers. Flowers usually bring in good bugs that will get rid of a couple of things. So that's something we wanted to do, but we just didn't do it. We just didn't think about it. So I have to keep checking on these zucchini plants every day and get rid of the bugs around them and also their eggs, because I saw on the other they had laid eggs, and it's the younger bugs that are really doing much of the damage. So some of the troubles of growing your own food. But the thing is, if you think about it organically and regeneratively, in a short period you can reduce the amount of pests on a farm. And so when things start growing here and attracting different types of pests and bugs and all that, we're going to see the pressure of some of these things go down, like really down. So I don't want to put the butternuts here because of that. So I'm going to find another place there to put them, or somewhere there. We left these here. Now we've put this net because these guys are jumping out. So we don't want them to jump out as yet. We still want them to stick around here. And they're eating really well, really well. They eat a lot, like broilers now. They've started eating more like broilers, which has been my experiment with them. What? I'm supposed to take these out. Look at them. Chickens got to them. Oh yeah, I forgot to water these. Man, these things happen. Afternoon came, I forgot to water these. So I want to take all these things out today. Like very quickly. The onions, you guys can see the growth, very good growth coming out of these multiple onions sewn together. Very good growth. So I'm just going to water these in very quickly and transplant the rest. This is week 8. Hopefully by week 12 we'll be eating some things. These times I've been a bit lazy. Not lazy, but I just didn't have enough time to be around at the farm to do much of the work. So when I get time, I try to do things very quickly. So right now what we've decided is one of us is going to go picking the maize cobs off the plants, and then another cuts. So we're just cutting them this slow. So this is the root. We're leaving the root in there. We're cutting them this slow, and we'll leave this in there to break down just there. The mint, this is the mint that we put in, and they are growing. I think I planted these in this is week 8. I think that was 4 weeks back. There's a tomato there that we need to take out so that we don't lose it, but the mints are doing well. The tomatoes are also doing well, as you see them over there. They fell, but but there wasn't much damage. Yeah, and the mint is doing well too. Beetroots over there, coming out really well. So today I want us to go and harvest all the maize and put it out to dry. To spread them out and make sure none's on top of the other. So I have some over there. This was half a sack. This was a quarter of a sack. There's some that I've left in here. I want to do an experiment with this maize that's not fully grown. Now let me start the very interesting part of slashing. Kabos prefers to use the panga, but I prefer to use the slasher because it's more flexible for me. Sure. That took me a couple of minutes. I've done 2 lines. I'll see you guys after I'm done with a couple of lines. I like the effect that this thing brings. It's like an alley, like a road with walls on the side. So I intentionally didn't start with the sides there so that I could see the effect of this thing. It's so cool. Look at it. So cool. I'm done. That's what it looks like now. Coins down. Usually looks like a very big area when cones up. I'm very hungry. I want to go have some lunch. And this is week 8 of 23 weeks of growing food. And I'll see you guys in week 9. This is week 8 of 7 weeks. This is week 8 of 7 weeks of